Really quick, guys, I do have a sponsorship deal here with Messy Modding Store. Pretty much, it's just a store where you can go and buy modded accounts for Red Dead Redemption 2 online, or for GTA Online if you're interested in that. And you can also, like for the PC version, you can buy straight up just cash, gold bars, whatever. And then for the consoles and stuff, you can buy accounts that already have gold bars, already have money, certain levels, whatever, just depending on what you're looking for. And yeah, I'll link this in the description. You can go ahead and go check it out if you are interested in that. If you're not, that's fine. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get into the video. Hey guys, the TheBettadorEditor. I'm coming at you guys with, I'm presenting you with the gold glitch for today. I just hit my elbow on the table. Lord. But pretty much, we're going to be talking about the gold glitch. Oldie but a goodie, as Eldorado would say. Still in the game, you know what I mean? You can do it, and it's the best way to make money in gold in the game right now. Eventually, I would imagine that this would get patched at some point. And it is very, very, very inconsistent, and if I don't say it in the video, make sure that you're in a solo lobby or in a lobby with not too many people in it. And I'll try to remember to put all the links that I talk about in the description. You can go check out. Also, in one of the last videos that we got, somebody said that this was the worst content they've seen since Mr. Boss for the win. That's pretty cool, I guess. Well, the thing is, I don't sit here and imagine for 10 minutes, but I am pretty good at mimicking his commentary voice, I guess. Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Lay's chips. See, I'm pretty good at it, dude. All right. Just enjoy the video. If you do like it, like it. If you don't like it, dislike it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, the TheBettadorEditor. I'm coming at you guys with a solo treasure map glitch, aka gold and money glitch in the game of Red Dead Online. Now this thing right here, it can be a little hit or miss. This is the same one that I've posted before. It does still work. I just got on there and did it a few times just a little bit ago. And I am recording this on Wednesday, and this is going up on Saturday. But the thing is that they patch things usually on Tuesdays, and this has been in the game for months now, so I think you'll be safe to assume that this will still work by Saturday. But the way that you're going to go about this, there is no rank requirements or anything. You don't need any roles or anything. I didn't do the trader role method where you start up a trader cell mission. I didn't do that. I just straight up just did it without that. But you do need to use your camp. And to set this up, what I advise you guys to do is get into a solo session or a session with not too many people in it. And I do recommend a solo session because, you'll have more of a chance of getting maps to spawn in, because, like, what are those called? Like, random encounters and stuff like that have more of a chance to spawn when you're in a solo session or a session not, with not too many people in it. Because whenever the session's full is when the game starts bugging out and animals don't want to spawn and stuff like that. And then just like random interactions don't spawn as much. But pretty much all you're going to do is just set your camp around the Heartlands area. That's what I do advise that you do. If you set it around here, this is where most of those treasure map encounters spawn at, such as the ones that spawn on trees and the ones that the treasure hunters have. This is like where the bulk of them are. And on the screen right now, you're looking at a website called the RDOmap.com or something like that. This will go into the description, so you can go click that and check it out. There's different filters on it that you can apply with using the left sidebar there, to where all you see is just treasure map spawn locations, and that's what I used for this video. And what I do recommend you do is kind of put a red marker on them. So that you know where to go, and you don't have to constantly look at your phone or look at a computer screen or whatever to constantly see where you are, in conjunction to where the treasure maps are. Now, after you have your camp sitting here in the Heartlands area and you do have all these treasure map spawn locations pinpointed, what I do recommend you guys to do is press the pause button, go to online, and then go to camp, so you can spawn at your camp. And this should kind of reset the map for you, and you just want to start hunting these treasure maps down. Now, it's pretty weird with it. Sometimes you'll immediately find one as soon as you start running around, and sometimes it'll take you forever before you can find one. It's a little bit weird. And also, if you have picked up one of these random treasure maps within the last 3 days, you don't want to do this yet, because there is like a 3-day cooldown. So if you've grabbed one within the last 3 days, just wait 3 days after you grabbed it. So if you grabbed it 6 p.m. on a Thursday, you would wait until 6 p.m. on a Sunday or something like that to try to hunt these down again, just to be safe about it and so you don't waste your time. But for me, my first one spawned right here. It was right beside my camp. It was a treasure hunter, and I missed the headshot. I know, don't make fun of me. And he will drop a map. Now, sometimes he'll put it back in himself, like in his satchel or whatever, before you kill him. Then you'll have to loot his body, but if you shoot him while he's holding it, he'll drop it on the floor. And what I do recommend that you do, as soon as you pick it up, like as soon as you walk over it and you see it on the right-hand side of your screen, you want to disconnect from your internet. On PlayStation, you can disconnect via going to the settings and disconnecting through the network settings. Or you can just yank your Ethernet cable out of your PS4 if you do have a Ethernet in it. Same with on Xbox. Now on Xbox, I don't know how you disconnect through the menu on there. I'm not too keen on that, because the last time I had an Xbox One was like 2016 or something like that. And after you do disconnect, it's gonna show this alert screen that you have disconnected. You just want to connect back to your internet after you see that, and then you just want to press X on that alert, and then you see the main menu of online, and you're gonna go to camp. You're going to spawn at your camp. I did fail to mention this earlier. What I do recommend you do is, once you do initially set your camp up, wait about 5 minutes and let your camp spawn save, because sometimes after you disconnect, your camp will move to various different locations. So I do advise that you let it chill there for a minute before you start this. Once you do spawn back into that session, though, after you grab that first map, you can go ahead and go get that treasure if you want to. Now, for me, what I did was I filled up my inventory full of treasure maps before I started, besides only having one slot left. And when you have one slot left, I believe you can hold 25 treasure maps in your inventory. If you just have one slot, so let's say you're holding 24, whichever location you don't have is going to be the one that you get. Now, for me, it was Burned Town, because in my opinion, Burned Town is the easiest one to get, because it's such a small location, and there's only so many spawn points for the treasure chest to spawn at. So I thought Burned Town was like the best one. Also, Burned Town was like, very close to where I set my camp at. So as you can see, I got a Burned Town map earlier. So what I did was, when I spawned in, I just went ahead and opened that map and rode over there real quick and went ahead and grabbed the treasure. Now, once you do grab the treasure and you got it, then you can go ahead and just start trying to ride around and look for a treasure map. Now, this time, though, it did take me forever. What I do recommend that you guys do is, if it's not, if you go around to all the locations that you've marked and you don't see one, just disconnect from your internet or close application. I recommend disconnecting because it's a lot faster than closing application. And then you're just going to spawn at your camp again. Now, eventually, you might have to do that a couple times. For me, I had to do that like 2 or 3 times before I actually had another one spawn in. It's a little finicky. That's why I don't really like this glitch that much. It's a little finicky sometimes, and it doesn't work well most of the time, actually. But if you're desperate, this is a pretty darn good way to get it. And then also, sometimes you just randomly get the cooldown, the 3-day cooldown, without even messing it up. But on my second one here, it was on a tree, and these are a little bit different. It's going to say hold triangle to pick up the treasure map when you're standing right in front of it. So what I recommend you do is stand there and then go ahead and get your hand prepped to pull the Ethernet cord out, or go ahead and have your hand ready to disconnect or whatever. And then as soon as you pick it up and your character folds it up and you put it in your satchel and you see the map pop up on the right hand side of your screen, you're going to disconnect from your internet, like you did last time. And then you're just going to spawn back in at your camp like you normally would after you disconnect and reconnect. And then you're just going to either go to that treasure map location and go ahead and go get your gold and money. If you're doing the same location over and over again, that's what you would do. Or if you want to just stack up maps of all random sorts, then you would just go ahead and go hunt down another map. So what I did was, since I was doing Burned Town and I didn't have enough room for any more treasure maps, I just went ahead and went down to Burned Town and went ahead and just grabbed that treasure chest. And you can do this. I wouldn't say you can do this as many times as you want, because there's so many things that can go wrong. If you see another random encounter that's not a treasure map spawn, disconnect from your internet immediately. Do not interact with it, because that will mess things up. If you finish it, then you're not going to get a treasure map for a long time. It's really weird how this happens. And then, like I said, randomly you'll just get the cooldown without even trying. It's a little bit weird. I'm sure a better method of this will come out eventually where it's not so finicky. It just takes time. You know, the last really good treasure map glitch we had, which it wasn't even a map glitch, it was a chest glitch, was the one Jay Stone uploaded a long time ago. I don't even remember the original founder for it, but you sat your wagon wheel on top of a chest and you grabbed it over and over. Man, people were making hundreds of thousands of dollars and thousands of gold bars from that. It was crazy, man. That was like around when I first started making videos too, which is wild. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys did like this video, then give it a like. If you dislike this video, then give it a dislike. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then go ahead and hit the sub button and you will see more. Other than all that stuff, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
LBB